We could keep listening to the Castlevania Symphony of the Night soundtrack because it's mostly beautiful stuff, but we got a game to finish, and hopefully we can finish it today. You got sent to the void, Wola. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? When we last left our heroes, we discovered that someone from the past we'd seen as an NPC has a secret identity, and as I guess now we got to find them. And yeah, yo, those tree effects though, that's pretty good. Let me just check something. Yeah, everything's running okay, good. That's a new enemy. Damn, we can do a lot of damage now on the hits. Damn, they don't hang around, they attack really fast. I just realised the snow effects. Yo! I don't even think Muramasa did that. That's really nice. I know it's a tiny little detail and not that big of a deal, but most games don't do that. Especially not 2D ones. That's a really nice touch. What happens if I slide? Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything. Still, the footprint thing, that's really cool. That's a really nice effect. It's only a small little thing, but it makes a big difference. It would be cool if you could, like, spin the sword and use the snow to blind. Wait a minute, the snow! That quest! Where we go? Dust to dust. Reunions, the blacksmith. There's snow in the mountains to the north, but you'll need some way to transport it back to Mudpot. How am I going to do that? I've only been able to make this climb once, but I'm not sure if I ever want to return to that place. I think something was wrong with my eyes. It was so rocky and frigid, or was it blocky and rigid? Sounds like a clue for an indie character again. Holy crap, that's a lot of snow. It's a little distracting, actually. Oh, that's much better. Wait, did it stop? What? That's weird. It's like 1 minute it's there and next minute it just stopped.
Whoa, what was that?
Looks like the snow hasn't fully settled yet. We should be careful. The slightest wrong move could set off another avalanche.
Don't look at me. You're the one who can't fly.
Yes, but you're the one with the big mouth.
Hey!
Fidget!
I've got more treasure keys than I know what to do with. Yeah, I got 16 of the things.
So, the great traitor has finally found everlasting peace.
The Great Traitor? You're talking about King?
My kind does not utter his name. His actions ended many innocent lives, and while his spirit may be absolved now, we remember only his life and the tragedy it wrought.
He seemed truly remorseful for his actions.
Perhaps he was. Perhaps we were to accept his remorse. This would not bring my family back. Let us not dwell on his wicked actions any more than we must.
Very well.
Oh, so hello there, Remy Gooey. How are you doing? Lasagna! Oh my god. That's expensive lasagna, though. $120 attack, plus 100 to defeat it. Yeah, let's get this one, why not? Yeah, another damage boost, nothing wrong with that. What was the armor we've been using? It had regen on it. Any new materials? There's that. Might as well get that in the catalog so they start building those up for when we need them.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Well, I see a way up, but I won't be able to reach those ledges without some help.
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find another way to tackle this cliff.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, it's them. Guess we need to take this out again. Oh, that doesn't affect them. What about this? I was so busy watching the bombers, I didn't even pay attention to the guy right next to me. Level up, boy! There was a bomb fruit back there, but I'm trying to clear the way first before we try and take that bomb anywhere. Because enemies are just going to get in the way and then they'll set off the bomb and a bit like that. Whoa! What the... What is that all about? Why can I do that now? I couldn't do that before. I guess there's enemies up there, which is making me ascend when I spin. Yeah, there's definitely enemies up there. That's the only right reason I would ascend like that. Yeah, he's trying to hit something. Yeah, we can't get past that bridge though, sadly, that's up there. Damn it. Oh, that's funny. I haven't been wearing my new power-up. Oopsie. Guess we'll kill things even quicker now. Whew! Somehow I didn't get hit then.
Yeah, take that, meanie.
fidget.
Double jump! Whoa. Wings? Well, that's a little bit cheesy. So much snow, so much snow. Now we're talking. We can do all the acrobatics. Oh god! At least I didn't fall very far. That was a big chain though, I just heard. Good lord. Oh! I was lucky. What is this? Where the hell am I now? Okay, we've gone in a big loop, I see. And now we go back here and then we can jump across. God damn it. Ow. Oh. Promising. 2 regen, 200 defense. What am I wearing? 2... Ah! So it's better in every way. Gotcha. That's worth making. Ah! Oh, damn it! I nearly survived and then I did something really stupid. We gotta go all the way around again. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. Actually, before we go ahead, what was in this direction? Oh, nothing. Okay. This looks a lot like a leap of faith. Oh, never mind. Disregard that. What the? Oh, it's a slidey. Gotcha.
Sorry, Dust. I don't think you're double jumping over that. Stupid avalanches ruin everything. Go ahead, name me one good thing an avalanche has ever done.
Well, now that you mention it, this might be a crazy idea, but maybe we can clear some of the snow off of that mountainside.
You mean make another avalanche?
That's the idea, yes.
You're crazy. I love it.
Really? Do I need to be the voice of caution here? Need I explain how
Lol.
creating an avalanche puts us all in danger?
It's certainly the only way, Yara.
Yeah, Aura, it really is. Is it?
It is.
Very well. Let's do this thing.
Well, that did something.
It sure did. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we find another one.
Huh?
That obviously wasn't enough. We need to break more pillars.
Fidget, I think the bitter cold is creating lapses in your judgment.
That is ridiculous. I'm perfectly... Ugh.
That's a
Dust,
thing.
Be careful. Watch overhead. The snow is not the only thing you are shaking loose.
Ah! Didn't get warning on that one. You're using memes as part of a work exercise. Again! Why is your job so cool? For a tech support job, no less. Busty!
That's two.
Not enough. Not enough. We'll need to find more if we're going to clear away that snow.
We really should get you someplace warm, Fidget. I think you're coming down with something.
Never!
Can I go back that way? It looks like I can go up. Looks like I can go up there. Why do I feel like I've missed something? Because the flag's over here. I guess they want me to break pillars and then backtrack outside? Yeah, it seems that way. Whoa, crap, now I gotta wait. I'm curious what's down there now. Hello, what's this? You've acquired a cooler, that would be ideal to store some snow. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. That works. Woo! 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 Toasty boy! How is it Cassie though, assuming you're still here? Ah! 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 Ow. I was like, oh god, how far am I gonna fall? But then that happened. What the hell is going on here? It's like something out of a Smash Bros. Stage. Cooler, an interesting machine capable of keeping its contents ice cold. Where do we use that though?
I am here to serve.
We should have more of these show up now, I hope. Bad Ghost, hello there.
Transaction is most appreciated.
Thank you.
I am
I am fine, my friend.
Your transaction is most. What? I am.
What else do I have I can sell?
Your
Suddenly hearts, but well, that was unexpected. Oh god, they got voodoo dolls!
That is a lovely singing voice.
Stop, Fidget. Just stop.
Oh, I think I'm coming down with something.
Yes, Fidget. We figured that out on our own. Come, Dust. Let us continue.
Whoops. Oh, that's not solid. Okay. No wonder it wasn't working.
Surface.
Be careful, Dust. I sense a powerful presence has been stirred by your actions.
Let's not keep it waiting then.
Oh, I want to go that way. It won't let me.
Hey, you know, you can use that cooler of yours to transport Bopo snow down from the mountain.
Alright, give me a second. Great, that should keep it cold for Bopo. I'll be sure to give it to him if we ever find ourselves back in Mudpot.
Well, that's that quest done.
The path above has been made clear. Onward and upward.
And you thought this was a bad idea.
Oh, it's a save point covered in snow. I was like, huh? Ugh! Oh, I see how this works. What? Some nice effects on this game. Oh god, that was not the right way. God damn it. We time this just... it was too quick. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's an impressive amount of snow. Chase me if you want, but there'll be an avalanche waiting for you. Or maybe not. Huh. Too much snow. Hard to see. There. Don't like those enemies. Do I go down or across? I wonder. The map isn't very useful in situations like this. I think I am meant to go down. Ah! All that build up for that.
Ah, hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Yeah, look at that. That's filled up now. No doubt we're gonna need those later, but let's leave it for now.
Transaction is
I feel like there's something over on the left, but that could be a complete red herring. Yeah, it is. Okay. It was designed in a suspicious way. I was like, is there something over there or not? Can't follow me up here, can you? It's just generally up. No particular direction. Oh god! No, none of that. None of that, thank you very much. What do we have here? We must have to come back here later. Oh, here we go again. I wondered when that was gonna happen. Woo! Where the hell do we go now? Okay then. Sure, okay. Like, fuck this guy, I'm out of here. I'm like, sure, okay. There's more back here. What other secrets do they have? Take me with you. That is not a good prize. Hold on. Just need to open this. Right, wait. No, god damn it! I ain't leaving without my swag. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere, it just goes... I see. It just leads to pain and suffering. That was only there for the treasure chest, I see. I'm so smart. Though it is kind of obvious game design. We've seen so many of these now. Whew. We do some quite flashy tricks now we have a double jump. Wall of Fire might be a little overpowered, just a little bit. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, this is not a nice place to fight them. Ah! Does this go up? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Oh, wait. Inspiration. That's gonna go back up, right? Right? There we go. This is all pretty one way at the moment. Ah! Ah! God damn it. Take me up, sir. Oh, we got even more stuff over here. This place is full of secrets, I swear. That's what I get for being impatient. Yo, I tell you what, the things that make my health constantly regenerate, that was a good idea. Ah, damn it. Wanted to land where that tent was. Patience. I require patience. Ah, missed it. Do it again. Camera, please. Camera. There we go. I don't think there's actually anything here. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I think we picked everything up. It's sideways. Okay. Do we have any berries? Ah! Well, there's the berry we need. Hell yeah. Money dollar for days. Yeet. I'm getting a bit reckless now. Can you tell? I tend to get reckless when I think I'm doing well. I like to see how far I can push things. Oh, crap! That was not what I wanted to do. That was definitely not what I wanted to do. We just recover our health over time. It's fine. It's fine. Until we get to a boss, then we're gonna be like, yeah, now we need to heal. Oh, see you later, Rimigui. Take care. Is there a berry down here? Hang on, let me leave these guys up first. What's in here? Oh! Can we go that way? Will they let us do that? Guess they will. Ain't that nice? Crap. Well, I guess we can leave the berry there. And come back for it. Damn, the berry has a countdown on it. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to look into this. Ow. Yeah, okay, there's no way you're gonna be able to go from one to the other. That I'm 100% certain of. You're not going to be able to backtrack through this method, so surely it's got to go the other way. I would have thought. Hopefully this lift is fast enough, but we're not going to know until we try. Ah, damn it! That's dangerous. Okay, so we gotta keep it on the left-hand side, I reckon. This treasure chest better be worth it. What treasures await inside? Mastering a focus. Ooh, okay, yeah, that was worth it. Tame regen. I mean, it's not quite as high attack, but that regen though. Can't say no to that. That gives us a pretty good regen now. That was worth it. Holy crap, that is some strong wind. What's even down there? Damn it. These winds are a bit crazy. Whoa. If Fidget didn't have a cold before, she will now. That wind is really abrasive. Oh! Nice recovery there.
I am here to serve.
Delicious lasagna, yes. That thing is expensive, man. I'd probably be better off crafting it.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Thank you.
Just requires a little bit of backtracking, that's all.
There was a road here. I remember it. Before that day.
Oh. More memories, eh?
Look, up ahead. A village.
All the way up here? Do you think it's that Moonblood camp Kane was talking about?
No, it's something else. It's... enough talking. Let's get up there.
Halt! What? No. Impossible! Cassius!
What did you call me? Who are you? What are you doing in this place?
You were dead! No, this is not possible. I don't know what demon you are, but you will not step any closer! Kill this thing!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Why destroy such a peaceful place? We didn't want any of this.
Gus, what are you talking about? And who is Cassius? That's not...
It's not my name. I'd remember it. I'd know it when I heard it.
Da-da-dum.
Looks like this place has been destroyed for quite some time.
A year, actually.
Huh? How do you know that?
This was Ginger's village. I was here 1 year ago. According to Fuse, according to Ginger, I helped murder everyone in this village.
Oh, Dust.
But I don't remember any of it. I remember this place, but it feels like it's been more than a year. Ara, what does it mean?
It only means that things are not as they seem. Explore the village further, Dust. Let us see what secrets it hides.
Dramatic lore.
This house.
Do you remember something, Dust?
This isn't possible.
Dust,
How?
do you see now?
But how, Ara? I don't understand.
The answers lie above, Dust.
Ginger. She was sleeping right here. On the night I came to say goodbye. But I hesitated. I didn't want to wake her. Didn't want her to worry about me. She couldn't know what I was about to do.
Dust, what are you saying?
She couldn't know that I was about to go avenge our parents.
You mean you're... But how? What's going on here?
Da-da-dum.
I remember now. But how? How can I...
Dramatic
destroy
lore.
this village, but be a victim of that same act? That's impossible.
Only impossible for a creature with a single soul.
Ginger.
Those eyes. I know those eyes.
So, Mithrarin, you finally see the truth.
Who are you?
I am Elder Grey Eyes, leader of the Moonblood people. Well, what's left of them, that is.
What did you mean just then? That I can finally see the truth? What do you know about me?
His eyes, Elder. They're Jin's eyes.
They do look remarkably similar to your brother's, yes. That is because his soul lives on within Dust.
What?
However, to suit our needs, we required 2 souls. The soul of innocence is a noble thing, but without skill, without power, Dust would have been struck down just as easily as your brother was on that fated day.
No.
So we combined your brother's soul with that of his murderer, the royal assassin known as Cassius. They perished at the same time, forever entwined. Never before had I heard of such an event.
You murderer! My parents did nothing wrong!
You have been deceived, little one. Your parents turned against their king, an act of pure treason.
We went edgelord as hell
That
now.
was led by your family alone.
You destroyed my village, murdered my friends and family. You will not survive this day!
I take no joy in slaughtering one as young as you, child. But you have forced my hand.
A grave injustice was done that day. Cassius murdered a defenseless Jinn, but his pride and arrogance proved to be his undoing.
But how? How can this thing be my brother?
It's not possible. I couldn't even remember you when we met.
You are Jinn, yes, but you are also Cassius. 2 souls, forever at odds. One of innocence, one of power. Together you form the one we call Mithrarin, he who is born of the dust.
I never knew what happened. Jin just disappeared one night. I had always hoped he would turn up alive someday. That he would come back. But could you really be him?
Ginger, I don't know. I don't know.
Now, Dust, I imagine you have many questions. Please, do not hesitate to ask them.
How does the Blade of Ara fit into all this? What is it exactly?
It is one of the 5 blades of Elysium. Ancient weapons forged when our kind were many, and the way of the flameless light was commonplace.
Wait. What the heck is the way of the flameless light?
A path we Moonbloods continue to follow. It is a way of living, a way of thought, that allows us to make use of a power both old and great. Magic without magic.
I am so confused.
Surely, as Nimbat's Sword Guardian, you've studied the ancient doctrines. You must know, in the event that the sword is summoned by its rightful owner, you are obligated to follow.
I may have skipped over that chapter?
You haven't answered my question.
The Blades of Elysium were created to guide their sword-bearers, Dust. I was summoned to your side to ensure a balance was maintained between the souls within you.
Ah, my old friend. It is good to hear your voice once more.
It has been a long time, Master.
Wait just a second. How can you possibly know each other? My clan's been keeping the sword hidden for over 200 years.
Master Grey Eyes has lived for a very long time, Fidget. Longer than any of you.
So you were sent to keep an eye on me?
To help you reach your true potential. Nothing more.
Why did I only remember now? I didn't even recognize Ginger when I met her.
You may possess the souls of 2 separate beings, but your body and mind are your own. You were created to save this world, so we felt giving you memories of either soul would simply distract you from the task at hand.
I had no idea who I was, what my purpose was.
You say that, but in
His
all
voice
cases,
acting, I've just noticed his voice acting is very
we intended you to
steep.
do. You saved complete strangers outside of a
Might be a
royal
microphone quality problem, I don't
You
know.
stopped our wayward brother Fuse from destroying all that we sought to save. You saved Mudpot and brought the waters of life back into this land. You purged a demonic rage from this land and even helped 2 old souls find peace once more. You may not have known your purpose, but that did not stop you from fulfilling it.
And now I'm here.
Yes, now you are here, and we can finish this fight once and for all.
Who, or I guess, what am I?
You are what my people call Sen Mithrarin, he who is born of the dust, created from the essence of the life thread itself. You see, my people have been on the verge of extinction for a great many years. General Gaius planned to eradicate us once and for all, and while our warriors are proud and strong, what chance would we have against such a powerful foe? To defeat General Gaius and save our people, we would need a warrior capable of standing against an entire army. This warrior would also need to be pure of heart, incorruptible.
So that's why you picked Cassius and Jin. Just like you said, opposites.
Exactly. Cassius is one of the greatest warriors this world has ever seen, and Jin's purity of heart would help guide our warrior to save our kind. From their fallen souls, you were born.
Yin and yang
Born to
nonsense.
save us, to save this world.
I have no more questions. What now?
You must join us in the Moonblood camp to the north in the Everdawn Basin.
That isn't anywhere near the Everdawn volcanoes, is it?
They are one and the same, yes?
Well, that's fantastic.
Volcanoes?
Indeed. What a better place to hide than in the most volatile land in all the kingdom?
Oh, I know. How about a peaceful meadow? Or a quiet forest? Or someplace that doesn't explode every 10 minutes?
Hello there, Ramesh.
Dust, Everyone seems awfully tense.
No, I'm fine. Come on, let's go to the Blowy Up Mountains. Really, I'm serious.
Fidget, you need to have more faith in me.
I'll have faith in you when you have faith in yourself. How about it, huh? Who are you? Really?
I did get the email about the ticket. That's on the Sunday. I got that the day I ordered it, actually. Oh, wait, no, you're talking about the email that came today, aren't you? Oh, hey, the schedule. I better download that. Yoink. Though we only need to see Sunday. We could get there for 10. Because I'm guessing... Whoa, what time do you want to get there, really? It finishes... Oh, Jesus. I thought we only bought tickets for the Sunday. I wasn't planning to spend the whole weekend there, my dude. I thought we would agreed we were doing the Sunday. Wait, what? Sponsor weekend ticket £4. We should get refund. What do you mean? Oh, I see. Wait, you're saying the other tickets would be a better deal? Oh, gotcha. Nah. That's cool and all. I just wanted to know what time you wanted to be there for on the Sunday, my dudes. That really is an all-day thing. Whew. Can meet there, you'll find out tomorrow. Okay. That's no problem. I didn't realise it was going to be all day. But it's really a case of what time you want to show up, really. Personally, I'm interested in... Personally, I'm interested in the Third Strike and oh god, Street Fighter 5 and Fighter Z are happening at the same time. At the end. Yeah, I'm not too fussed. I'm not too fussed what time we go there. I think the one thing I definitely think I want to see is the Guilty Gear top 8 or top 9. Oh shit! I've just noticed they have so few entries in Guilty Gear. It's only on the Sunday. That's quite sad, because that game deserves better. That's quite sad. That is. Yeah, the only thing I definitely want to see is the Guilty Gear. Everything else I don't mind, because that game is so underrated. But yeah, if you want to work out what you want to do, and I guess you'll contact me on the Saturday about it. That's no problem. I even worked out a thing that I should have realised how to do a long time ago, that I can actually set up my WhatsApp in such a way that I can show you where my location is. So any more times I'll be like, where are you? It's just on the map. It's quite funny. Slightly creepy, but hey, it only works if you allow it to do it, so yeah. Anywho, back to this game, unless there was anything else you wanted to talk about. Because this game is quite lore heavy at the moment. I've also never played through this before, in case you're wondering. I've had this game forever, and I've never got around to playing it. But pretty much one person made this, except for the voice acting. They had like a team of people doing the voice roles. Alrighty. Yeah, also, later this month, 2 games that I kickstarted. No, this is a blind playthrough of this game, my dude. That's why I'm playing it. I'm getting some of my backlog done. But I have, I think, possibly 2 games coming out this month that I Kickstarter backed. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, and I think Indivisible might be coming at the end of the month. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But I was like, while I'm waiting, I'll finish some games that I've had for years and never played. Like this one. I think this game's like nearly 10 years old now. That's how long I've had it and not actually played it. I just realised what question they're asking me here. So wait, I can choose to be good or evil? That's an interesting twist. I am the soul of innocence tempered with justice, I am Jin. I am the soul of power tempered with vengeance, I am Cassius. Or I am dust. I think I know what it wants me. In terms of like, oh, this is how the story really ends. I think it wants me to pick the bottom one. Because the whole point of this character is he is the equalizer of the chaos of the world, this world or something.
You see? You still haven't figured it out yet. Lizard guy tells you right to your face, and you still don't know.
Fidget, please calm down. You mustn't test your friend like this.
I just... If I'm gonna follow you to the literal end of this world, I need to know who I'm following. And why.
I understand, Fidget. You're right. I can't ask you to follow me.
But I can. Fidget, you have stood by Dust's side for this entire journey. You have watched him save this world. How can you continue to doubt?
I just don't get it.
So much drama in this game all of a
He
sudden.
is. He's Dust. That's who he is. That's who I know.
Fidget, please. I can't do this without you.
Can you repeat that?
I said I can't do this without you.
I'm sorry. Nobody's ever said that to me.
So much drama now. Oh my god.
The last time, I assure you.
Are you ready, Mithrarin?
I am.
Then we will meet you in the Everdawn Basin.
Goodbye, Dust. We'll see you there.
This game's all over the place, man. Sometimes it has really cool stuff, and other times it's like really dramatic and crap, and... I should have known there was a save point here first. Could see what the different answers cause. I do feel like Dust is the correct answer.
General Gaius?
What news, Commander?
I did not want to believe it, but Cassius is working with the Moonbloods. He has turned against us.
That will be for me to decide. Our paths will cross at the Moonblood camp. Of that I am certain. I will speak with him personally.
Is that wise?
Our victory is all but assured, Commander. We outnumber them 10 to 1. We possess superior technology, and we have the element of surprise.
But why welcome this rogue element? He has already slain your own soldiers. What more proof do you need that he is a traitor to our cause?
Cassius is hardly a rogue element, Commander. The Moonbloods have corrupted his mind, forced him to commit these acts against us. Once I can speak with him, once he remembers who he really is, I'm certain he will return to us.
But... Yes, sir. As you wish.
Cassius, my own friend, so long as you draw breath, I will do what I can to save your broken mind. I promise.
Big finale. Let's not go there just yet, though. Ow. What is this now?
Who's there? Who are you?
Are you Sarahi? Don't worry, I'm a friend.
Please, just stay back. Sarahi!
Oh, more drama. Here we go.
Muska, is that you?
Yes, Sarahi, it's me.
Oh, Mosca. Denim was destroyed. Everyone was killed. I was so scared.
You don't have to worry anymore, Sarahi. My friend Dust here, he stopped that menace in Denim.
Those monsters destroyed my home, Mosca. I don't know what to do.
We'll go back to Aurora, okay? You and me. We'll figure something out.
Will you two be alright?
I think so, Dust. Thank you for everything.
A single survivor in the whole village.
One is better than none. Come on, let's get out of here.
What is that? What did we just pick up? White resonance gen. I knew there'd be more stuff hidden in here somewhere. I had a gut feeling. There's something else in there, god damn it.
Favorite customer. What can I do for you?
It's better than what I had before, I think. Oh crap, I don't have that at all.
Need anything else?
So, let's talk.
Whoops.
Need anything else?
We haven't found that at all, whatever that is.
Need anything else? Thanks, Des.
So what did we actually get to make here? Yeah, I'd rather not, because regen's inferior. No, it's only a little. It'll be worth it. Yeah, that's the one with the really good regen. That's 10 regen there. Getting quite a supply of gear now. I kind of want to make that Ring of Sturdy.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I do for you? Need anything else? Thanks, Deb.
Wait 1 minute.
Wait 1 moment, okay. What the hell am I waiting for?
I was closing my door so I could be a little bit louder without bothering anyone.
Alrighty.
Hi.
Hello there.
How is it to be a senpai in this modern world? I don't know. I think I'm a little loopy from work, so...
All that concentration and now you're just like, I'm free! Right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Though I did find something that was wrong with my computer via work, so that makes me happier.
Oh?
My, my volume shadow storage was set to 0.
Wait, volume shadow storage? What?
How to explain? Because I expected SK to know what this is. Oh no. It is a service that runs on Windows in the background that is like why, like, I'm trying to think. A lot of programs use it, so like with WordPad or something, like if you accidentally closed out of it, how you can get your thing back. It's kind of what does that. It basically holds a copy of your stuff. And it's supposed to be defaulted
in case the
10.
program like crashes or something.
It's supposed to be defaulted onto 10% of disk space. Mine was on 0, which is a bad thing. So
that only works if the program crashes, though, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but it affects a lot of Windows programs and makes them run really slow. So.
Well,
because basically the C drive ends up doing all the work, and so you can imagine how that goes.
That would take a performance hit. It's the sort of thing I'm guessing you'd only want running if you actually needed it, like you're working on something.
And in my case, it should be working, and it was not, so now that it is working, hopefully some programs won't run so bad, and some games. I'm learning all sorts of things. I'm gonna be like the tech whiz, and I'm gonna fix SK's computer, I'm gonna fix everybody's computer. It's gonna be great.
Yabracat, you think this is worth playing in 2019? And this is aged fairly well. The only thing that's a bit cringeworthy is the story gets a bit overly dramatic in places, from what I've played so far. Artwork still mostly looks good though, especially the stages themselves. They look really nice. Sometimes the character models, when they're having conversations, looks a bit ropey in places, but you joined at a good time. Actually, we just had a lore bomb get dropped on us, so you've missed the spoiler, I think. Combat is fairly basic. Like, you've got the dodge dashes like most Metroidvanias have. And there's only a handful of combos really, but the game is more about controlling space than really complicated combos. Like this thing here with the whole spinny swords. The whole thing with the spinny sword, that's a really overpowered attack, and you can do some really cool stuff with it, just like flying around and everything. But they don't allow you to use it too much. Like, the longer I use it, the redder the character gets, and if you use it too long, you end up hurting yourself. So it's one way of them stopping it getting OP. And you've also got this character, Fidget, who She has little crappy little spells, really. They don't really do much. Unless you do this. Those homing on stuff, normally.
Homing shot. Homing shot.
But yeah, on the surface, the combat's very simple, really. It's more, I'd say it's more about controlling a crowd of enemies than trying to do, like, really complicated combos.
What's going on over in Zarn's Discord? Oh, drama.
I would say probably the biggest black mark on this game, though, is sometimes the storyline is a little bit on the cringy sides. And there's also these challenge rooms, which are like speedrunning things, which they're okay, they're fine, except for a couple of problems. First of all, they want you to do it completely perfect. Like, if you take any damage, for example, during the speedrun arenas, it nerfs your score to hell, so you've got to do a pretty much near-perfect run. But the worst part is, if you screw up, there's no quick way to restart. You've still got to go through the whole gauntlet before you can try again, even if you know you're not going to get the best time or best score you need to do it.
Boop.
These are most of the locations in the game. Like most Metroidvanias, there's some backtracking, and they were nice enough though to let you know when you've 100% cleared an area. Oh, I just remembered another thing as well, another problem with this. Where do I want to go? This place will do. Actually, I just realised we can't come here because the thing I was going to do is actually a mini spoiler. Unless you're not bothered about spoilers. But I can sort of show what I mean with the map. So you've got a Metroidvania style map here, right? But it's a little bit on the vague side. Yeah, there was a side quest I was going to do here, but if I do it, that will give away a spoiler. Yeah, the minimap works like most Castlevania games, but sometimes it's a little bit on the vague side. Like, you might have to go through this really, even though that's one square there, it might be like a really complicated part of the map, but the map doesn't always really convey that. That can get a little bit confusing. There's also this nifty feature as well that the game has crafting. You've got all these materials here, but there's this interesting thing that normally in these kind of games is like, oh, there's crafting, that means there's farming for the materials and stuff like that you have to do, right? Interesting thing about this game though, if you sell a material to a shopkeeper, it gets a tick next to it, and what that means is from the moment you sell that material to a shopkeeper, the longer you play the game, the more that material will appear in the shop. So rather than you having to farm from enemies, you can actually buy more of the material you just sold to the shopkeeper. It can be very useful rather than having to grind certain areas.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Shake this. Oh my god, Steam, I know I haven't opened you in a week. Calm your tits.
Well, I hope that answered your question. Also, Fidget is a precious being which must be protected. She wants to be an artist.
Okay.
Alright, that's enough. Why don't you two leave me alone
Cool
now?
beans.
I don't know if that guy's still here now. Well, if he doesn't respond in the chat, I'm gonna assume he left, so... There's some kind of secret path there.
Oh, what did I do?
You didn't leave, you went to the bathroom. Oopsie. Yeah, I won't lie, everything's kind of spoiler heavy now, my dude. We've just gone past a big lore bomb in the game. Also, Yabracat, thank you for the followers. I'm not sure what to do now, because we might be spoiling the game for you a little bit if we continue.
Not being on my computer for like an entire week is like, oh my god, what fucking happened? Everything is breaking. Ah.
Always welcome here in Mud Park.
The animation is quite cool in the combat and everything, though. I think it reminds me a lot of Vanillaware's work. Things like Odin's Spear, Mirror Mass of the Demon Blade, Dragon's Crown, that sort of deal.
Good hunting out there, boy.
Yeah, I would say the best parts of the game is like just the artwork of the whole world in general. Because as far as I know, one person made this game. And the team of voice actors. That was pretty much everything.
Dust, you did it! You brought snow!
I know how much it means to
There
you,
we
Bobo.
go. All better now.
Well, I don't have much to offer. Aside from this funny rock, it don't seem to do anything down here in Mudpot, but it looks pretty neat. Here, it's all yours.
Thanks, Bobo.
We had our moment together, me and Pa. Taking a walk through the snow.
Alright, that's fixed.
Building a
That's
fort.
fixed.
Watching all those flakes fall from the sky. I know none of it were real, but I'll always
I think
have this
Kay's gonna
memory
do
now,
some art.
thanks to you.
I don't know what
I've
kind of
just
art
gotta
to
be
do yet,
strong
but
now. For
art.
Mama. Thanks so much, Dust, for everything.
I don't know if I can be bothered to 100% complete this game, though. I don't think there's much rewards for it. Just bragging rights, really. Oh yeah, this game also has difficulty settings as well, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but there's a lot of games that don't have that now, so... It's worth mentioning. Ow!
Don't hurt yourself.
How long have I played this for? Well, let's check the save file. We're looking at We're looking at 14 hours, my dude.
Oh no, you almost in Dragon Crown territory.
Oh, it's you! Hello there. The Fitterbomb boy. Now be nice, Fitterbomb. Don't scare the chat too much. I don't know.
I forget how to spell that word now.
Oh god! That's fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
I can't remember how to spell Dojin. I'm falling apart at the seams.
Please, enter.
P-O-U-J-I-N. Okay.
I sense a big fight's gonna happen.
We welcome your presence, En Mithrarin. Preparations for war are nearly complete.
You're gonna die,
Surely you have more
home.
soldiers than this.
General Gaius is nothing if not thorough. His forces have exterminated most Moonbloods from this land. We are all that's left.
How do you expect to
Hey,
win
guys.
with so few soldiers?
It's a Jack.
We cannot.
about Jack.
That's why we create.
Get the Master Ball, Cassie, quick.
Turn the tide.
Back with a brand new track, got everybody in the club going, Jack.
How are you a rich boy? You should be a rich girl.
No. I don't assume my gender.
I don't assume
Does
what
General Gaius know of
Or
this
I'll
place?
promote you to customer.
He does
No!
That's one of my new favorite lines from work. I'm gonna promote you to customer.
began. A merchant.
Rather than saying you're fired. I love it. Turn that down.
What? Okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
Shay, who used to work at a credit card union, she's like, well, I promoted myself to customer there, so that's how I got here. And I fucking lost it like now. She also told me a great story about Pokemon Go that I kind of want to share with you, but I'm not sure if you want it on stream. Not that there's really anything that bad about it.
Here's
but
some
I
money,
didn't
go
wanna-
and buy
I
some
didn't wanna put
lubricant
that
you
in
needed
revenue.
for later smiles.
Out the rabbit hole.
Once he knows of our final stronghold.
In the space of less than 5 minutes, we've had friend from VR chat show up, Jack show up, talk of Pokemon Go, talk of promoting someone to customer, and someone give me money to buy lubricant.
I think only one of those is actually that strange. You know what? I'm gonna post the story in the chat because there's really nothing bad about it. That way I don't ruin SK's stream, but he can have the fun story. Yeah.
Whoa. Yabrush cat, I apologize. Don't stay up too late though. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Although it is a Friday.
I got shit to do tomorrow.
I see all sorts of
Even though it's
lamps
Saturday.
here, but no fire. Is this the way of the flameless light?
Me and the Danos are going to a market tomorrow.
Went by another name. We lived in a great society called the Sintok, and we wielded the knowledge to follow the way.
I have actually been keeping an eye on this Discord to see if people are on. And it's like I see, it's like people are online, but no one's in voice. So I'm just like, okay. I would come say hello.
Cassie been working and pretty much falling asleep.
That's what it sounds.
The darkness without so much as a spark.
I'm fairly sure you can skip the cinematics, Yabrush cat. I'm just letting them play out because I've never seen them before.
Unfortunately, the ancient tomes do not say how the Sintok fell. That knowledge has been lost.
How have you guys been anyway? I've kind of been out of the loop.
All we know is that our kind were
Stuff happening, you know.
that has remained true
Oh, everyone comes out the woodwork now. I see how it is.
I just came home from D&D.
Okay, actually, I'll let you off in your case.
There you go. Now you have a wonderful story, and so does your stream to enjoy.
Hello, Jacob. Hello, SK.
Hello. I am here for a little while until I feel like I'm gonna pass
Not
out.
everyone is reading that chat, by the way.
I know.
I'm not reading chat at all yet.
Okay.
I didn't know where you put this.
I put it in Twitch chat. I just suppose I could put it in the Discord.
I didn't know you were.
That would be wise.
You can stop being a banana.
now AJ is here. What is happening? What is happening right now?
I think all we'd have to do is summon Ari, and then we'd have the trifecta of people that disappeared into the ether.
We need a Zarin too.
Ah.
If you don't have a Zarin, you have nothing.
Is there anything I can
have
do?
nothing.
I'm a bit tipsy.
You're always drunk.
No.
Pretty much.
Oh man, this is one of the first time for a long time I went to D&D with bicycle and grabbed myself a 6-pack for everybody as well.
A 6-pack, one per person.
No, I had 2.5 myself.
2.5 make you tipsy? What the fuck, man?
Half a liters, and somebody else brought some beer as well.
AJ, you missed some shit, my dude. See you later, Yabraket. Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye. Well, man, I have to work on my condition.
Oh, one
fucking
thing
hell.
before you go, though.
Ginger?
We might have this game finished by then, but you'll be able to watch the VODs back.
It's you.
If you want to.
Just me. Are you alright?
I'll be fine.
Wow, I haven't
Just
drawn
a lot
for
to
like a
think
week
about.
and this feels so weird. Okay.
Listen, about
Oh shit,
Jen.
okay. Let's
Yes?
go.
I haven't ridden a
What was he
bicycle
like?
in almost a
He was
year,
very
and I feel so
kind.
bad. My condition
Almost
is
your
really
fault,
bad at the
really.
moment.
I like him already.
In other news, SK, I've been trying to
You
get
know
an
that I've done
apprenticeship.
people. I like to believe
Emphasis
that
on
you
try.
did all those wonderful
That's
things
where?
with Aurora and Mud Pot.
As an IT technician.
Huh.
And they're close by?
It's about 30 minutes on the bus.
Challenger approaches! Dirt bike!
Well, Challenger's
I'm still on the
He's always
balcony.
testing me.
Going to fight,
Every time I made a choice, he would tell me if it was
I
the
need to
right
actually
one. I
email
was choosing whether to
email the
follow
peoples
Jin
to ask
or
what's going on with
Cassius.
that, because I was told that I would give
They were
information
both trying to
if
influence
I
my
was offered
actions.
if think about it, but you know,
Yeah,
I didn't hear
it's
anything
kinda
since I
hard
had the
to
assessments. I'm
ignore.
like, okay,
He is.
Is it
There's-
paid internships or?
it's a paid internship, so
Okay, that's quite nice.
not it's a paid apprenticeship, not internship. So I'll be
Okay.
learning a trade.
No, Ginger, I think you were right
So
the first time.
I'm hoping I get it
I
because
think
it'd be
Jin
paid,
continues to
and also
believe
the
in
fact that
my
I've been learning
actions.
something, which sounds awesome.
He's guiding
good
me,
luck.
keeping me on the right path.
But it's at the
I
end of the day
believe in you.
Other half.
up to them,
Cassius
and it's
murdered
like
my family dust.
I
He
believe in you.
destroyed my village, killed my friends.
everyone
How
does.
can you control such a terrible being?
I feel his presence
Oh, I
every
know.
time I swing the blade of Aura. I believe the Elder was right. Without him, I'd have been cut down long
They'll
ago.
hire me. They'll hire anybody.
Hello.
Taking
Yes,
control.
that's
As long as Cassius lives within
Yeah,
you,
that
there's always
story
that
made me
danger.
tack way harder
You
than I
could
probably
always
should have.
be
But
pulled to the path of evil.
I won't lie.
I
felt
have
him
other
pulling me
stories.
to take the
Some are
quick
worse
and
than
easy
others,
path, to leave the weak to fend for themselves, to show no mercy to those
Some
in
are-
my way.
some
We're
are not
getting
safe.
super edgelord right now.
You can be rid of his foul presence.
Edgelord
Maybe.
activate.
Someday. For now, I need him to defeat Gaius. There's no other way.
I know. Still, I'm glad we were able to talk, Dust.
Me too,
no
Ginger.
idea what
I'll
to
be
do.
back before you know it.
Be careful.
be a potato.
Be a
We're getting to
potato,
the
be-
big finale on this, aren't we?
Are you just wishing for me to be a vegetable?
Yes.
Everyone should
Well,
be a
thank you.
vegetable.
Please spill the plug.
I mean, what game have you been doing anyway? Because I've been seeing it saying retro stream, but I don't exactly know what the hell you've been doing.
Dust and Elysian Tale. Go ahead, make the most obvious joke ever. You'd totally be the first one to do that.
I know nothing about that game.
It's a furry.
My only thing is
Leave
that
it to Maku to make the obvious joke.
I just don't feel like it's actually that indie or retro.
I'll just have to put the low-hanging fruit with Maku's name on it from now on.
Oh damn! I just remind myself that the character I play in D&D is named Jack as well.
that awkward moment.
I mean, I'm also named after Jack and Dak. I mean, there's Jack and Dak still. But technically, they're named after fucking me because I came first.
I'm playing an archetype, and he's named Jack. He's in search of his brother because his brother joined.
AJ wants to know how is my lady Sarah. Tip Fedora.
I feel like that accurately explains my mood, don't you?
Are you using
Yeah.
in Monster Hunter, by the way, SK?
I've not been. Wait, what?
Your character does those dashes in the air. It looks like a glaive user.
Kind of. I've actually not been using glaive that much on Monster Hunter. Now you mention it.
No, it's just like the attack he does, like the jump thing to get.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like he's using.
I'm a
glaive.
firecracker. Ah!
My ass is on fire.
So how is the game anyway? Is it pretty good, or is it meh, or is it bleh, or...
Combat isn't that deep, but it's more about career control than advanced combos. Artwork, especially in going through the game, is quite impressive, especially when you consider one person made most of this. Though sometimes when you have the conversations, some of the character models look a bit ropey. Voice acting is mostly solid, but especially now we're towards the end, the story's getting a bit edgelordy.
Oh yeah, I wanted to tell SK about Aaron and Becca, who are my spirit animals. So, Becca is in my new hire group, and Aaron already works there. Aaron is Zarin if Zarin was less depressed. Gonna just be straight up on that one.
On other news.
Go on.
Aaron is like hardcore third strike player, and I'm really tempted to just slip him a sticky note with Zarin's gamer tag from whatever that fighting game thing he uses that I can't think of right now.
Fightcade or something, I think.
Fightcade,
Well,
thank you.
this is the water
Thank you,
pump.
Fightcade.
Huh. No wonder it stopped. These vines are growing all over it.
Like, to kind of put it into some context, I guess that the last like 2-3 years that they've had like Street Fighter matches at work during CS week, Aaron has just slain everybody and walked away laughing maniacally. And then Becca is my spirit animal because she owns more Diva merch than literally anybody I've ever met. Like, she has a Diva coat, a Diva shirt, another Diva shirt, another Diva shirt, Diva leggings, Diva bracelet, Diva purses, Soldier 76 backpacks. It's great. I love her.
I got the feeling.
Wait, that's not Diva merch though. That's not Diva merch though.
It's Diva's dad, so therefore it's
yes,
okay.
Daddy.
Wait.
You gotta know the memes, okay?
It's a meme. It's not lore. It's just memes.
It's just a meme.
You think you would know? You claim to be a meme lord, but you don't even know.
I've
about
been out of the
memes.
fucking loop with Overwatch for a good year and a half.
Well, you should still know the memes, otherwise you don't qualify as a meme lord. You lose your title, you lose your job.
No!
You're promoted to customer. Bye.
No! I don't want to be promoted to customer. Meme loading is all I know.
Meme loading was all I was good at out on the card.
Finally,
yeah.
a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Becca is also the one who spammed everybody with Evangelion music.
You know what? I can see that.
I was proud of her. She also put Cowboy Bebop and JoJo Bizarre in there.
I've never watched JoJo, and I still need to. I still need to watch it.
I haven't either, but I recognize the music just because SK and Zarn are weak.
Yeah, I
Oh
just know the
god, that's
memes.
fire. Fire is
I
hot,
know,
Professor.
I probably know enough about JoJo just from the memes alone.
I don't think you'll ever know everything about JoJo. I think it's kind of one of those things that you just gotta sit tight, praying.
Challenge accepted. I must watch the anime.
I kind of want to watch it too, but I'm also very scared from some of the scenes Zarn have sent me. I'm like, fuck it. I need some drugs for that.
Well, it's called The Bizarre Adventure for a reason. There are some very strange characters on there.
The one scene that he sent me was enough to just break me for like an hour.
Like
or so.
Dio, believe it or not, of all things, is a vampire.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like, what?
Spoilers!
You were expecting lollies, but it was me, Dio!
It's not really spoiler, it's basic knowledge.
Just kidding as well.
I know.
Well, there's the generator.
Oh yeah, and we used memes in a job exercise today, and that was fun.
What do you do anyway?
Tech support, basically.
Tech support, Cassie.
The best tech support job ever. Some of the shit she's told me that's happened.
Yeah, I've been telling SK the highlights of things.
How do you get a first job that good? It's like, yeah, how many 4-leaf clovers have you been eating lately?
Not enough. But
Why? What's the
enough to get a good
best
job.
part?
So there's that.
Okay, that's the generator.
So what's so good at the tech support then?
Let's return to Sanji.
Everything. Let me think. There's just so much that I've covered lately that my brain is like a little fried.
For starters, her co-workers actually seem like they're not a bunch of fossils and they actually understand things like internet culture, which is a good start.
Well, yeah. I did some tech support as well back in the day, but it's like one of the most horrible things you can do in my opinion. So it might be depending where you work and what kind of tech support you do. But...
this place pretty cool. There's so much stuff to talk about. So, the place is called Carbonite, if anybody is interested who hasn't been around lately. I think it's mostly American-based. I know that they do some stuff in Europe, but it's very scattered. I know they have support for people who use it in Europe, but that's about it.
Okay.
It's basically like... How do I explain what the program is? The program's basically like data backup. So... but it's a little bit more aggressive than like Google Cloud. Like, it does more than that.
Okay.
So
it will back up your entire OS if need be, I'm guessing.
Yeah, if you have the right plan, you can back up your entire OS, you can back up servers, you can back up, if you were like running a business, you can back up over like 50 computers. Okay. And the server. They have stuff like the mid-market products, which are extreme hardcore shit, where they like say you're doing like the stock market or something is using it. It basically has this thing that's called fail stop. So if for any reason, like say tornado blows through, wipes out the server, they actually have a backup server on a computer that will kick in immediately and not only start backing up everything, but will keep everything up to date and keep the server working.
So it's as if the server never went down, so it's basically instant backup servers.
So they do a lot of cool shit like that. I'll be working mostly business support, which is mostly for small businesses, like lots of law offices seem to use it so far is what I've seen. There's like a big chunk of law offices.
Insert Phoenix Wright joke here.
Objection!
But the job itself is like the people there are all awesome. Like my teacher, Emmy, actually does the same thing I do with like Monster High Dolls and stuff. She likes video games. She had a Commodore. She knows what Contra is, so she's pretty cool.
Still waiting on the new Contra game that entered development like 10 years ago.
About that. You didn't see E3, did you?
I saw some of E3.
So you didn't see there's a new Contra game?
I know there's a new Contra game, but that's all we know is that it's a new Contra game, that there is no release date yet.
No, I mean there's like a trailer and everything.
Oh, they've actually got a trailer right now, have they? Yeah, I try and watch E3, but then I'm like, this is just corporate PR bullshit. Why should I care? Last year broke me. Fuck Fallout.
What happened here?
But yeah, let me tell you other fun stuff. So the fun stuff about this job is that one, they have like an awesome like starting package. Like, I mean, I have life insurance, dental, vision, healthcare, all that shit that I needed. Some of it's included, some of it I pay for. I chose to pay for the dental because my mouth is fucked. But then you get into like the things they do just for fun, and that's where it gets crazy, is that they have like an awesome, there's two women, there's Janet and there's Crystal, I think is the other one's name. And they're basically they don't really have an official title, but they're the customer service support team. So their job is to make our jobs fun and interesting and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's an actual freaking job title.
Yeah, and Janet's amazing. She's like the grandmother of the staff. Like, You can literally walk up to her and be like, "Dude, I need a new mouse. My mouse just shit itself. I don't like the mouse I have," and she will order you one on Amazon Prime like immediately.
Nice. How
They
many
do
mice
all
did you
sorts of
have?
stuff to do with like once I get upstairs, I'll be able to choose my chair. I'll be able to choose my desk setup. If I want, I can buy my own headset, keyboard, and mouse to bring in if there's something I want that they don't have.
But do you work from home or is it on location?
It's on location.
It's on location, but once I can afford to get a laptop, I can actually have the IT team set it up to work from home, and I can do chats and emails while I'm at home during the winter.
That's pretty dope.
So if there's a storm or something and I can't get to work, I can still actually work from home.
That's pretty dope.
They do stuff like in the last week, for example, there was beer day where they have a beer cart. They go around. You can get one beer from the beer cart. They had donut day when it was National Donut Day, so everybody brought in donuts. They gonna do in next week. There's gonna be a free Mexican food truck outside that they're paying for it. You just can get lunch, whatever you want for lunch from there. We originally were going to have to pay for it, but they actually just updated us yesterday that due to some sales stuff upstairs that they're just going to pay for the whole thing.
That's a lot of 4-leaf clovers.
Alright.
Then there's CS week in October. I'm really looking forward to CS week in October. They do things like barbecue and family day where you can have your family come and there'll be like all sorts of shit to do, like games and stuff to play. They're gonna do several video game tournaments during CS week, including like Street Fighter, StarCraft, racing games. They do like a car wash where all the managers wash your car. And things like that. And yeah, it's a pretty fucking sweet job. They have free coffee, and they have like a fancy ass coffee machine. So I have literally probably
See, you're in a serious business job where one of the person's jobs there is to basically make the staff happy.
Yeah. Their
Shows
whole
they actually give a shit.
and oh yeah, that's the thing, is that it's not just the staff. I love their policy when it comes to customers, and I feel like I'm being like a total shill right now, and I'm being like, go buy carbonite, but I'm trying not to be. But we are actually allowed to downsell customers. So if grandma calls with a server plan when she has a Windows XP computer with
You aren't being pushed to sell the most expensive plan.
We can actually tell her that she should be on a safe basic plan and downgrade her to it, and we will not be penalized for it.
AJ says congratulations. I'm picturing him having tears in his eyes right now or something.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make everybody salty.
How do I apply for this? How do I apply for this job?
Move to America, send in an application, and use my name, because if somebody applies to the job and gets it with my name and their referral, I get $1,000.
Can I do it all the way around first? Apply for the job, but if I get it, then move to America?
No, fuck it.
I think you gotta be in America for the interview, but you do.
I got Skype.
Who uses Skype? I don't think even the fucking companies these days even use fucking Skype.
I still think they use Skype though.
Oh.
They actually do use Skype at my job for training.
Yeah, companies still use Skype. It's considered the standard.
There was something else I was going to tell everyone that was exciting. At least I thought it was exciting.
You are so predictable, AJ. Oh my god.
Has he started going on about you know what already?
No, he's saying I do have a tear in my eye.
Oh.
There was something I was going to tell you, and I forgot already.
While you think about that, I got some. It's not really news about me or whatever, but it's AKATheSKay. You know the guy from who turned the frogs gay?
Mm-hmm.
From Infowars.
Yeah. What about it?
That guy, he has to pay $15,000.
Oh, Pepe the Frog. I know.
Pepe the Frog.
I already know all about this. I already know all about this.
The gay frogs have won.
I just watched that Contra trailer. What the fuck did I just watch? It doesn't look bad. It's just like that isn't Contra. And secondly, why does it look like it belongs on the PlayStation 3 or the 360? Because damn, where did the graphics budget go?
Konami. Who knows?
Oh, 1 minute. Where's my mute?
Alrighty.
I wish for a huge developer to buy Konami, fire their management, and save all of its IPs.
Oh, I don't have that crystal yet. I have to go the other way, I guess.
There really wasn't that much at E3 though that was like super amazing.
Keanu Reeves was the highlight, I'm guessing.
Keanu Reeves, yeah, with fucking Cyberpunk. I still don't give a shit about Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I will play it, but I'm just no, I don't give that. Like, everyone's losing their shit over it. And it's just like this looks okay, but really.
Also, everyone getting hype as hell over the new Final Fantasy remake. There's one big oversight that they failed to mention is
Tifa's boobs seem too small.
Oh, there's of course there's the drama about that. Of course there's the drama about that, Jack. It's the fucking internet.
That's all about. Sorry, go on.
That was always going to fucking happen. You know this. I know this. The internet.
Tifa's tits are too small.
Oh yeah, this.
What's this shit?
But anyway.
Sorry, go on.
It's been known for a while now that that game was always most going to be kind of episodic. So you're basically not going to get the full game right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
But the worrying thing is someone somewhere basically said that, like, yeah, we don't actually know how many games this is going to be.
No.
So that's just like, oh dear.
I still don't really like the battle system they're using. Like, why not just use the older battle system? There was nothing wrong with it. People like that system as well.
People who've played the game before.
Yeah.
They're also trying to bring people into this new game. Now,
just give me the option.
To me, still, Capcom basically did what a remake should have been done.
You say give the option though. How would you do that? A game with that amount of work. You're basically making 2 games at that point.
Stop being Todd Howard. Stop asking for more when your team can't do it. No, I'm not letting Fallout 76 go. Oh, speaking of which, I got my canvas bag.
Really? Oh, it only took only 1 year.
Hang on.
God damn.
Yeah. Okay. See. Sorry, parents on me. Yeah, the canvas bag finally showed up after fucking 8 months.
Is it any good or is it?
It's actually what they fucking showed off originally. So
Okay,
yes,
nice.
like the only complaints I have with it is there's no padded lining. It's just a canvas bag, but it's actually like the quality and it matches the promo pictures and is what should have been released 8 months ago. Like,
it isn't plastic.
and it isn't made of a cheap nylon and doesn't look like a trash bag. It actually looks and feels the part, and also I've got the nylon one still up in the box, and the logo is partly covered. The Westtech logo on the nylon one is partly covered by the strap. They
But it's
fixed that
still
on the
not.
canvas
But it's still not as good quality as an influencer bag, though, is it?
No, the influence one they did was really nice.
Of course.
But this one, it's put together well. It isn't falling apart. It's not nasty. They haven't used cheap material. They've actually done it properly. So, they've delivered on what they said they were going to do when there was a big shtick about it. So, yeah, I'll give them that.
You even get a Battle Royale now.
I will fucking stab you in the throat. I will reach to the internet, stab you in the throat.
You know what?
What?
I still know nothing about Fallout, but I did actually hear somebody out on the sales floor today because our training room's right outside of the sales.
Okay.
And they were bitching like a fucking maniac about fucking that. They were so mad. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
See you later, AJ.
Yeah. Okay, to basically explain, like, to exacerbate on what Bethesda has done, Bethesda has finally released their next big milestone, and which we knew nothing on this what they were doing, and they released NPCs.
Yeah.
And dialogue trees and basically stuff that should have been in the game 8 months ago, and a battle royale mode, something that was joked about 8 months ago.
They
You know.
said also returning NPCs.
As much as I like
were they
Tetris Battle
NPCs in the
Royale,
game?
I think that it didn't help the problem.
It's just,
It's
it
part
is
of the problem.
like Fallout 76. Its combat system is janky enough as is, and you're relying on the janky servers and the janky hit detection and the just overall jankiness of the game, and you're trying to put forced PvP into that. How about no?
But you know the one thing that pissed me off about E3, and I bet SK was equally as pissed off about it? Not that it's a bad game, because I've watched a video of it and it actually looks like it's pretty fun. But I'm really upset about the Cadence of Hyrule thing because a bunch of people are just like, huh, what's Crypto the Necro Dancer? I never heard of that.
Cadence of Hyrule, what's up?
Yeah, that pisses me off too.
Wait, what?
It's a bit like it reminds me a bit of how no one gives a shit about Dynasty Warriors, but then we have a Hyrule Warriors and everyone's like,
They basically took Crypt of the Necro Dancer and put a Zelda
theme on it.
No, what type of game is it? Is it a dance game?
It's a roguelike top-down game, but the twist is everything's to the rhythm of music. If you can't follow the rhythm, you're fucked.
That sounds alright. It sounds like something to mess about with for like 10 minutes, and then like do something else for a bit.
It's cool, but yeah, no one gives a shit until suddenly Legend of Zelda tie in, and then everyone's like, oh!
I will say, however, that on positive notes, so we don't get super duper negative, I really like how Astral Chains is looking, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a weeb, but it looks really fun.
Also, Breath of the Wild sequel. That was unexpected.
Yeah.
Because Breath of the Wild only came out 2 years ago, and then they've confirmed that not only have they confirmed the new game is in development, they've got like shit. They've already got stuff to show off about it. They already have some stuff to show off about it. So it's like, bring it on. I like Breath of the Wild. It's a good game. Is it like as like god tier as everyone says it is? No, but it's good. It's really good.
Yeah, I wasn't really surprised it got a sequel, but I was surprised it got one so quickly.
Yeah, I was well. That's what's because I said it.
But in a way that always worries me too. Unless they like started development on it like the minute that they finished the first one.
Also, Banjo-Kazooie coming to Smash. That was that was a bit left field.
Not that much. The people wanted it and they went crazy.
Well,
And yet, Waluigi gets no love.
People wanted it, but the thing is though, it's a rare product, right? And it's owned by Microsoft.
Yeah, but Microsoft and Nintendo are more on talking terms now. In case you didn't notice.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like that's the thing. Is like because Microsoft are like deliberately calling out like people like Tim Sweeney and Sony and that, saying like look what happens when people work together. Make people happy. I mean, Microsoft's now bringing all of their current and new IPs to PC. Like any Xbox only titles now coming to computer.
To be fair, I don't really care about it that much. It's fun that they do it, but I don't really care though.
I like the options. I like to be able to.
Yeah, options are always better, but it's like the Master Chief Collection. I don't really care. I played Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and ODST. And they're okay games, but there's nothing special in my opinion.
I think you had to grow up with them, I guess. Because
the reason people care about Halo is because it was the first console shooter with a solid online component. Meanwhile, the PC gamers, which is what you are, Maku, were just like, that's cool. We've had that for a decade already.
Yeah,
at least.
But it's also like people like who's about 5 to 10 years younger than I am. Those people are mostly really hyped about Halo, like the age range about around 25 to 30. those people are more hyped about Halo than the older one.
It's like it as he just said there, Skay, that it's like that was our kid, that was our childhood. That was us growing up with those games, and that's why we still love the franchise. To me, Halo still it's a solid story. It's got enjoyable characters, enjoyable moments, a solid multiplayer. It is an overall a solid series. Yes, it's had ups and downs, but it's still solid.
It has decent gameplay for a shooter.
Oh,
on
I'm
your
just,
own
I'm just,
console.
I'm just putting my cynic hat on. No, I'm normally more charitable than that. In fact, while I'm in cynic mode, I'm going to say this right now. In the future, people will be referring to Overwatch on consoles like it was their TF2.
I guarantee it. Yeah, I think it will. I think I'll agree with that.
Well, TF2 was on consoles as well.
Yeah,
It was
but
on
it was nowhere near as good, Maku.
Yeah, didn't receive enough updates.
They
and
basically get the consoles basically got version 1.0 and that was it. Do you know why?
It was mostly because Xbox of Microsoft was like, if you want to update, you have to pay us money.
There was another reason as well.
Hey, Pika girl.
Hello there, Pika girl. There was another reason as well that is not very common knowledge, but it's a bit of a bombshell drop.
Go on.
If you look in some of the really early Team Fortress 2 trailers, you'll see a very suspicious logo hidden away on them. A couple of initials, I've never heard of them before, something like an A and an E.
EA?
The A.
Is it EA?
Yeah,
for the Orange Box. Yeah.
Yeah, I was being discreet a tiny bit there by accident. No, not by accident, on purpose.
EA was a lot better back in that day than it's now. To be fair. The Orange Box was 2007?
Six. It was
2004 was the minute that EA fell apart, and I can tell you this because I was playing The Sims then, and I can tell you that I was a very upset person.
Well, compared to how they are today, they were better back then than what they are now.
No, they weren't.
Orange Box released in 2007.
It's okay. EA doggo craps and pisses the floor now, but he only used to piss the floor. It's fine.
I knew that there was something very, very wrong happening the minute that the stuff packs for the Sims games went from being $10 for the Sims 2 to $30 for the Sims 3 with less content. I'm like,
Yeah, there's a lot less content.
This seems suspicious.
Suspicious.
It's 2007 Orange Box.
Yeah, that's looked at 2007. The thing is, I was like, yet still some good games came out at the same time as all that shit. Like Dead Space, the original Dead Space, somehow managed to escape the excrement of EA. Escape the excrement that was EA was turning into at that time, along with
To be fair to EA in 2007. What they came out with was Crisis, Command & Conquer 3, Electric Rock Band 1, Skate 1.
Space 1 came out in 08.
Medal of Honor Airborne was okay.
Medal of Honor was really good. I like the option with Medal of Honor Airborne where you could like pick your different...
Mass Effect, Burnout.
I mean the original Medal of Honor Airborne was an interesting one because you could it's like you could pick you had your difficulties, but you could make the mission harder for yourself if you picked the spawn point closer to the objective.
Yeah. Year before that they came out with Need for Speed Carbon, Battlefield 2142.
EA sits on so many
Heroes.
They sit on so many fucking franchises, and most of them have just left to rot. Like why?
To be honest, like EA in 2005 to 2008, they weren't that bad. If you compare them to before, okay, they were they are bad. But if you compare them to now, compared to 2008,
Dragon Age Origins is pretty fucking dope. Even though it had, even though that game actually had.
Yeah, 2008 was even a good year for them. Like Dead Space, Army of Two, Warhammer Online.
Oh, I love Army of Two. There was a lot of games that they came out with that were surprisingly.
Red Dead 3. Burnout Paradise, Crisis Warhead. They had decent games back in those days. Like,
Because that was before games as a live service.
EA semi-peaked around the time they had the brand EA Sports big, I'd say.
I think their peak EA-wise was probably like, I'm gonna say 2010, and then since then they meandered about for a bit, and then they went downhill hard when the live service shit hit the scene.
yeah, that was a
But
down.
like the end of the 360 era, I'd say, is like where companies like Activision and EA started hitting the brick wall and just started making shit.
It was mostly the end of the Xbox 360 and PlayStation cycles.
Pika says she hasn't played much EA stuff, so she doesn't really have a comment. The thing with EA is they're a bit of a weird company. It's like the further back in time you go in their catalogue, as a general rule, the better their games are.
Anything from like the current generation of systems that companies like EA and Activision and any companies that are published by either of those companies, anything from this current generation tends to get worse in quality the current week coast like drastically until we get to the current date.
Also, congrats on the final as well, yeah.
That too. But then, like, further back you go, as AKATheSKay says, like, once you start going back through the 360 catalog, you just get better and better games, because back then the idea of the loot box and the live service mantra didn't exist.
I just remember the EA Sports big brand because it was sports games, but arcadey sports games, which meant they were actually fun.
Oh, no, about those. FIFA Street was a part of that catalog, I think. Which EA has said it's making a comeback at some point, so I don't know about that.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. That platforming doesn't seem doable. Oh, I gotta go this way, right? Right? Oh crap, go back. Go back!
Do you know what company I dislike more than EA right now?
What?
Dell.
Dell?
Because it affects my job right now, and I'm just...
Do you mean DHL or DELL?
No, Dell.
DELL.
The company that made the...
I'd just like to remind you we're streaming before too much ranty.
I know. I'm not going super ranty. I'm just gonna say that there is this other program that Carbonite recently bought out called Mosey that was sort of similar thing. And Dell basically did the thing of, okay, we made it bankrupt, good luck. Bye. Just like, wow.
Wait,
like
hold on.
A mess.
Did you just say Dell went bankrupt?
No, Dell
just the company that they owned. Which is why Carbonite bought it.
What you're saying is they basically bankrupted the company that made the program that Carbonite bought, and
oh my,
this company therefore is basically worth nothing to Carbonite.
Well, no, the program and the company was a good buy, but they left a huge mess for us to clean up, basically, and
yeah,
it's like I was upstairs listening to a couple of the calls, which I can't go too much into, but.
Oh, some of this was talking about E3, and some of this is Cassie talking about her job.
Yeah.
It's going all over the place, these conversations.
Yeah.
I can understand why you're a little bit...
Tangents, because we're now talking about corporations and how they fuck both consumers and other corporations over, because... money,
oh yeah, they fuck their consumers hard. Like, they didn't even say anything to their customers about the whole bankruptcy thing. They're just like, okay, you're dealing with this company now, bye.
Let's talk about other random things as well. You know who are also arsehole shareholders?
I don't even sound a fucking shareholder.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because Animal Crossing got delayed, and they said it was to stop the people on the team for the game having to suffer what they call crunch, and that actually made the shares drop.
Oh god, yeah, I heard about that, yeah, because...
That isn't part of the shareholders, though.
Well, no, because basically the shares dropped because people were mass selling their shares.
Yeah, but that's not only the stockholders.
It is
but who else holds the shares?
The stockholders.
Exactly.
And they're mass selling because Animal Crossing got delayed.
Exactly.
Beth is probably extremely upset about that. I hope she doesn't know about it yet.
It's just like...
when she finds out, you're gonna hear Beth just go "ree," and you'll be like, "What is that sound?"
I just feel sorry for developers these days because half the time they can't fucking win. They get shat on by consumers because by if a game gets delayed.
They get shut on by consumers who don't understand how the system works.
And then they get shat on by their CEOs and stuff when they want their game out and they want it now, basically.
Who half of which live on another fucking planet.
Exactly. Don't get me started with fucking Anthem.
Still, at least everyone's slowly. Oh, excuse me. At least we're slowly learning what it is that is the actual problem with game design, and it seems to be the CEOs.
I think people have known this for a long time, but it's only just starting to come to realization that, hey, we don't need these people, and a lot of companies are shedding them off. I mean, look at Bungie.
Oh, you do need CEOs to kind of like organize the company. The problem is many of them are on another planet / have their head up their own ass.
That's Randy Pitchford, like to a T. Fuck that guy. People don't know who he is.
At least I think, especially with this new job, it has me thinking differently about a lot of stuff. Is that like
Alright, you're gonna go
just another random thing my job does do is that they hire from within, which I think is smart. Everyone from the bottom to the top has done the jobs that everybody else has done. So you're not making decisions for somebody not understanding what they're doing.
That's how CEO should be appointed, though. You shouldn't just be appointed because you're fucking the daddy's son or you know the guy.
You need to literally start from the bottom, and now you're here.
Yeah, it's like
by the way, the thing with stocks as well is that they know in advance mostly that if stocks are going to drop or not going to drop, so they sell stocks and then get bad news if stocks drop further. Most of the time, the stocks will always crumble back up what they were before, so people just sell the stocks then for the bad news, and then instantly buy new ones again before it goes back up.
Doesn't make them any less dickheads.
How they do it all the time.
Doesn't make them any less dickheads. Because it can really like make a company look like it's struggling, like because of bad news hitting. So yeah, there's that. Fuck, I was gonna say, look at Bungie.
One thing I don't understand how people are so mad over the Hero Road Dragon Quest in Smash. I can answer that in very few words. Basically, there's an ongoing meme in all of Smash Bros that they hate sword characters, especially Fire Emblem. They have all sorts of derogatory names for that, like weeb game and all this, and basically the fact that Dragon Quest is in the game means we have even more sword characters now, which pisses them off greatly.
But yeah, fucking like Bungie throwing off Activision. Like they got rid of basically yeeting them out the window, which is like amazing.
Why is about Dragon Quest in Smash? Well, people are like it's not a sword fighter. Kind of sick of sword fighters or something.
Yeah, he's another sword fighter when there's already a bunch of sword fighters in Smash. That is basically what I just said.
Like who cares? Like you get more characters to play. It's free. Who cares? You know.
They see it as a wasted slot. It's like to put it in other terms, Maku. It's like Street Fighter if it had 10 Ryus. That's what they see it as.
Like the Dragon Ball Fighters if they had like 7 Gokus. Oh wait.
Oh wait. There is 7 Gokus. Actually,
also, one thing from Nintendo Direct was really interesting for me. Is like Travis Touchdown with the game name again.
No More Heroes.
No More Heroes, yeah.
Oh, they got that
game. Yeah, that one looks pretty cool.
I have the first No More Heroes. I still haven't played it yet. That's on my backlog list.
No More Heroes are pretty cool. I played them on the Nintendo itself. So
you mean the Wii, right?
Yeah, the Wii. You have to do the jerk off motion to make your weapon.
Yeah, I have. I think I have the PlayStation 3 version of the same game.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the game is pretty good. It's the open world kind of thing that you have to drive from A to B is pretty bad. It's often pretty bad. It's really bad. But the rest, the gameplay, the comedy, it's all pretty decent. I really like that game. I haven't played No More Heroes 2 though, but there was a little bit of a letdown for me.
Apparently Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order apparently was really boring to a lot of people. Like no, there wasn't really anyone saying anything on it. Like it just shows like this looks really dull.
I just kind of want Pokemon, even though I know about Pokemon, but I just want the Pokemon.
Can I just point out, Dio is not going to be in that game.
I don't care.
You'll care if there isn't any Eevee though.
I will figure it out like I always do, and I just like Pokemon games. Okay, stop trying to be cynical, sundry bullshit. Okay. Let me like my Pokemon.
I don't know if there's no Eevee yet, Peaky Girl. That's not 100%.
Eevee in Smash?
I'm pretty sure Eevee will be in there though, unless they really actually want to see blood in the
Luigi's Mansion 3 though. We're finally getting a third game.
I never played Luigi's Mansion.
I played I've got the first one on the Cube, and then I've played the second one on the DS.
I have it on the GameCube. I never played it.
Not even
like,
Smash.
Yeah, well, no. I played Smash. I didn't play Luigi's Mansion. I played it for maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I was kind of bored about it.
Wait, Final Fantasy VIII remastered? What?
I don't do that. Final Fantasy VIII wasn't that great. It was a little bit of a rehash of
It's not a
Final
remaster, it's more of a port.
But it's a rehash of the same story of Final Fantasy VII almost. It's really bad.
Outriders, Tom Clancy's the lead squad.
Like, the main character, he's a soldier with who lost his memory. Oh wait, is that Cloud Strife? Yeah, that's Cloud Strife.
Holy shit, we're getting Wasteland 3?
Yep.
Nice.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3.
D&D.
Like a Star Wars game. Oh god, I forgot about Gears Pop. Oh god, why do you have to remind me about this? Nope, run away.
Apparently the new Gears of War is gonna be like Gears of War crossed with Left 4 Dead.
That sounds interesting. Although, I will admit, I have been playing World War Z. Which does mean I have the Epic Store, but that's because a friend bought it for me. And I was like, fuck it, alright, I'll play this. And I'm actually having fun. And that and the Epic Store is actually less shitty now. It's still a bit.
You having fun at the Epic Store? Ooh. Are you going to get Borderlands 3 on the Epic Store?
The universe is tempting me, I'll admit this.
I will freaking come over to the internet and kill you.
Please do. But yeah, it's less shitty. It still needs a lot of work, but at least it actually runs rather well, and it actually requests for a lot of security shit now, so I'll give them props for that.
Can you buy 2 games at the same time already?
No, they're still not. And actually, I'll actually admit that when I was trying to get the game to buy, fucking the button wasn't working. I had to go on their site to do it.
Wait, you pre-ordered? Oh, okay. Don't never pre-order.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the people who made Shenmue 3 a thing.
Oh yeah, well the backers are really happy about that one. You will get a Steam key. Oh, never mind. You will get an Epic Store key.
And everyone rushed their shit because it's just like, we have a fucking choice.
Well, the thing is, they with the Kickstarter they got like 6.6 million or something. That was insane how much they got. And then even PlayStation went with them, so the game also came out for PlayStation. So they even got PlayStation's money. And then, after all those years, they still got their money from Epic Store. It's just a fucking sellout from the publisher.
I'd just like to point out, the conversations we're having sound a hell of a lot like a podcast, but I swear to fuck, if I actually tried to organise a podcast, no one would fucking show up.
Oh, well, next time
god.
Podcast, just make a point with us. Like, hey, we're doing a podcast. Instead of playing a game, we will just go to, what's it called from Twitch, the chat thing.
What else was announced in your E3? Watch Dogs Legion, which was completely left field.
I'm talking about getting everybody in chat to show up, not just the actual stream.
No. We can set a timer for it once. Like you never said like, hey, can you do, I want to do this on this day or whatever day you want. Like, let's make a call. Let's do something. Let's do it.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
It looks pretty interesting actually, from the description.
Just do it.
I don't know how to spell America anymore.
Although it seems to be getting a bit on the nose with politics, but okay.
Wait, no, I can't.
Well, you can do like what's it called? In advance, say what the topics are going to be, and make some little bit of ground rules.
I did the podcast.
Should we make fun of the Steam catalog and talk a little bit about some releases that are coming? Not a huge list, but some.
Well, the thing I don't know really the new games are coming out for Steam. I don't really care about those. Most of the time it's just like, oh, this game is going to come out. Okay, nice. I don't really keep up to date anymore.
If we did it for like realsies, what I would do, just throwing a suggestion in there, is I would get the trailers together for the new releases.
Can I just point out? Oh, okay. The only thing I would say is the problem with trailers on the podcast, if you're going to do it like that, is a lot of times they'll copyright claim your shit.
I'm not saying that they have to be on the podcast. I'm just saying that we can watch them before we record that segment so that we can all sort of see what we think about it.
Exactly. That would work.
And then just include the links in the description.
And also, like, we're not getting paid for it anyway, so if we don't get demonetized anyway.
Well, most of the Steam releases shit. Well, that's the thing. The thing with Steam is that's one of the reasons why people talk about releases in the first place, because they try and sort the wheat from the chaff.
I don't even know what's going on.
Well, the thing is,
I think
new releases on Steam is mostly like mostly only indie games that really no one actually gives a fuck about.
I'm trying to find their section, which says
indie games still live or die based on things YouTubers say.
Yeah, but if you look at the popular new releases, you got Chippy, Blast of Master Zero, Ideology and Friction, God Wars, The Complete Legend, Contra Anniversary Collection. Okay, that one might be interesting. American Truck Simulator, Washington, Mushroom Cats, some Japanese Kaikotsu Party, Devolver Bootleg. Like, this is like a top 10 I'm just saying out about. Like, there's nothing really interesting there. Maybe the Contra one, but it's also like it's an anniversary edition collection. And they're asking $20 for it. Like, no freaking way. Yeah, I'm not going to pay $20 for the Contra anniversary collection.
I'm going to add that to my wish list because Gears of War 5.
Depends on what games are in there.
Well, yeah, the Contra games, the old ones from the Super Nintendo, but it's...
I like how
Contra Arcade, Super Contra, Contra NA, Contra GP, like North America and Japan. Super C, Contra.
I mean, there's a Sega Contra game that's actually never been released outside of America and Japan, I think.
Probotector, but it's like, yeah.
At least not officially.
There's a game on Steam that just come out. It's called Ebola.
You know what? Since you've said that now, Jack, it's official. Yukanda actually has Ebola now. Since you brought that up.
Upcoming releases: Tech Corp, Gun Crazy, Kart Race Simulator, New Life, Aquanox, Deep.
Zombie Army 4. Zombie Army 4's been announced, which surprised the hell out of me.
But there are no really big names or anything in the freaking popular upcoming releases. If you go to all upcoming releases, even more crap.
Doom Eternal?
I meant like upcoming for the next couple of weeks and all that kind of stuff. It's upcoming soon, 2Q, 2018, 7th of June, 2019, 7th of June, August 2019, coming soon. Let's go on the freaking date apparently.
No, small, but the big Lego Star Wars game is pretty interesting. I didn't know anything about that actually.
Lego
Skywalker Saga.
Like,
wait, they're doing the Skywalker Saga again?
That's what it's called. It's called Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. That's what it's. That's what it is.
Lego games are always decent, but if you play one or two already, you have to be either a real fan of the game series or the thing.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars games are solid, but yeah, pretty much what you said. Lego games are usually solid, but the problem is they usually all use the same engine.
Yeah. Well, maybe not even the engine, but
which is
like
not
most
like.
of the time it's the same.
Oh yeah, the gameplay as well.
It's
The recent ones did put a spin on it though. With the there was that giant open world one they did, which was pretty cool, and then there was the some of the more recent ones they did, like some of the Marvel ones, and then I think
the latest Marvel one is it's a pretty good game. Don't get me wrong, but it's just
like...
another Lego game, and that's the problem with Lego games in
I mean,
general.
don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the Lego games in general. It's just that it's not the sort of brand that you would play a lot of different ones of them.
Yeah,
it's also one of the games that are really good in co-op. Like the Lego games are really good for co-ops.
Yeah.
It's funny how you say that, SK, with the Lego games. They like you won't play all of them. It's like actual Lego. You don't buy all the Lego kits. You buy the ones you want to play.
Yeah, well, the thing with Lego games.
You know what? When you put it that way, that's an interesting analogy.
Like, if you are, I don't think they are really Lego game fans. It's more like people who are fans of the like Star Wars or
people
Marvel.
That like Lego, but they also.
Oh yeah,
like...
well sure, but like there sure there are a lot of people, some people that are really fan of Lego games in general. Most of the time, it's just like people who are really interested in Star Wars. Those are the guys who buy the Lego Star Wars games, and they don't buy the Lego Marvel games or whatever because they just don't care about Marvel. And it's like there are a lot of Lego games, but if you put them down if you compare them with franchises, there aren't that many. So there's
Also, shout outs to Lego Dimensions for actually having one of the best Sonic games.
Shout out to Lego Dimensions for having the best peripheral toys ever, because it's still fucking Lego, so you can actually use it when you're done with the game.
Yeah.
And also, you don't actually really. I don't think you actually really need the Lego Dimensions.
You don't really need to. It's just a thing that I appreciated, the fact that if you did buy them, you weren't just having some piece of shit that's going to end up in a yard sale bin in a week.
No, it's something that you'd actually want to keep, because you had all sorts of like little kits and that you could build.
Yeah, like everything is just Lego, so if you fucking decided you didn't even want it to be a Batman thing anymore, you could just disassemble the entire thing and just have it be a random car or something.
Yeah.
Like, I approved of it. I'm sorry. I see a lot of wasteful toys
in
lately.
real life as well is like how you store them. Like when I was a kid, we had a lot of Lego things as well and Lego buildings. But later in the life cycle, we just put everything in the same box. So we had like pamphlets, so you know how to make the things. But to find all the pieces again, it's just almost impossible.
I did that. That's up. I'm gonna get off, guys, because I've got to get up early in the morning because me and Dano are going to Retro Revival. We're going to the Retro Gaming Market.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Buy me a t-shirt.
No. Send me money first. Even though I have money this time around. Yay.
Yeah.
While we're talking about Legos, my cousin had a bunch of Legos and they were kind of hand-me-downs to me at one point. They were cool.
I'm gonna, boys. I'll talk to you. Let me know if you want to do a podcast then, because I'll be down for that. I'll hopefully.
We need to make sure there's a good structure to it first off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing.
So I haven't been around as much. It's just A, doing stuff. B, and then when I keep an eye on I do keep an eye on the Discord, but if no one's online in voice, I don't really show up. So. Yeah.
I've just learned that if I'm on here too much, all my energy gets sapped away with very strange conversations sometimes.
Yeah, that helps. But anyway, nice catching up with you guys.
Yep.
Adios.
See ya.
Take care.
Speaking of Legos, though, I was that kid that had everything organized like perfectly to the point that I wouldn't let anybody else touch my Legos.
You were OCD with Legos? What?
You can ask my mom. I had them organized by color, brick, shape, everything before I'd play with them. I couldn't stand it if they weren't sorted. It'd drive me right up the wall sideways. And now you know. You know my dirty secret.
He's OCD for Lego.
In fact, I still had Legos right up until the first time I moved to North Carolina, because I didn't pack them because I didn't think I'd be able to. So I left them behind.
Ooh.
I had a fairly sizable collection though. Nothing like fancy, just like budget sets and stuff I bought. Like when they'd have like the 700 bricks for $10 at Walmart or some shit.
Yeah, I still remember like when I was a kid with Lego with my brother, and we had standard things like made things that you can just make from a pamphlet and that stuff. We also had a lot of loose bricks as well, and we just made a whole city ourselves. Like we had streets and all that kind of stuff, and we just made our buildings ourselves, not just from scratch and not from a pamphlet or anything. That was pretty fun to
Dalton always
do.
liked to see how big we could make a tower before it would fall over.
Pika Girl says, you would hate my friend's Lego room. It was always a mess after she used them to build. We forgot to clean up because she would go after hers to play go to play with a Wii U.
Yeah, I was that boring kid when it came to shit like that. A lot of people didn't like me. This is why I have no friends, but you know.
Your transact.
At least none in real life.
There was a period in time when my version of playing would be like I would be a director, and we're like, right, we're gonna do a TV show now. And if they didn't follow the script, because somehow my childhood mind would remember the script, I'd just be like, Ree!
You and me probably would have gotten along as kids. I was like, we must follow the rules. I probably would have played along perfectly, and you would have been very satisfied.
I know for a fact you don't want my brother there though. He's just like, if you ever want to play a game, or doesn't matter if it's a board game or a video game or whatever, he is such a bad loser, and he still is.
Yeah, I knew one of those. They go by dungeon loops these days. Go give him shade.
Even my niece, his daughter is so up in winning, and I really don't let her win. Like, we do a lot of board games or whatever, like memory or whatever. I just don't let her win. It's like, no fucking you will learn to lose. You will get mad, but I don't care.
Zarin usually used to be the fucking worst when it came to board games. Like, he's better these days, but oh my fucking god, never play Monopoly with that boy. Never play Monopoly with that boy unless you want to get fucking be picking up money for the rest of your life.
So that's why you came out with new rules.
The thing with my brother as well is like we were playing Super Nintendo, we were playing Street Fighter 2, the first one. And my brother threw a controller against the wall and broke it, and my dad bought a new one for us. And like, next time if you break it, I won't buy a new one. And after that, it was just, if I knew my brother was going to rage, I would just lose on purpose. So I lost so many games at my brother at purpose with Street Fighter 2, even with Mortal Kombat later. I lost so many times against him because otherwise he would just break the controller, and I didn't want the controller to break.
Feeling a bit OP on this game now. Sorry, continue.
No, it was kind of it.
Yeah. I also had a lot of adults in my life that were really mad when they'd lose to kids, which I always found hilarious. One person in particular in my family got so upset that he lost to me when I was like 6 at Monopoly that it was hilarious. It was not normal. Whoops. I broke the art. No. It looks like Monica attacked it. Yeah. I love playing Doki Doki music in the classroom and watching people glare at me. It's my new hobby.
Lots of people know now, huh?
A lot of people have watched playthroughs of it, and so they hear the music and they're just like instantly triggered. You know me, SK. I'm always helpful when people are gonna be triggered. Let me just help you with that. And it's great too because like everybody else who doesn't know what's going on, they're just like, that's a pretty song.
Meanwhile, Cassie has gigantic cat face.
Mm-hmm.
I get myself a quick smoke.
Oh Jesus. That's a big attack boost.
Yes, my son. Ask that question.
I choose you to give me a Pokemon type. I don't care
What are you
who's
playing?
Fight it.
Or do you want a Pokemon type in real life?
Oh.
Fighter? What do you mean, fighter?
I can do fighter.
Fighting, fighter, whatever.
Pokemon fighter?
Fighting type.
I asked for a Pokemon type.
Yeah, fighting is a type.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking what you're playing.
SK's playing Dust.
Oh, you, Cassie, you want a Pokemon?
I'm not playing anything, I'm jarring.
Oh.
Baka. I'm jarring my own Pokemon because I'm bored.
Ah, okay.
And I don't feel like playing a video game right now.
Original the Pokemon do not steal?
Yes. Because I've been watching other people do it too and it looks like a lot of fun.
They can steal Ghost.
SK said fighting, so I'm gonna go for... I wanted to pick something cute to go with it, so something you wouldn't expect to be fighting.
Is fighting furry a thing?
Yes, I mean like 90% of them look like dogs. So.
Yeah. Fighting water?
I think I'm gonna have it be full fighting type, but I think I want it to flower.
Fighting
so
grass.
Fighting grass.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I want like the design to be based off.
So fighting fire type.
I want a really angry karate flower. I think that's what I'm gonna try to draw.
Didn't they have like what's it, lion flower? Something like that? Yeah, don't know what type it was.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it like, it's gonna look cool. I'm gonna do, I want to change the eyes. Just need like a little circle. And then, we're gonna make it so that it looks like the leaves are like a fancy scarf kind of thing. I need a good Pokemon to reference the eyes. I think I want eyes like that.
It looks like a little bit like a grasshopper. Looks a little bit like a praying mantis kind of thing with the arms.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
That's pretty nice. Not saying it's bad, but
I don't know, I just started watching when I was laying in bed the other night. I was watching these artists come up with their own Pokemon types, and a lot of them look really cool,
crap.
like, and their own designs, and I'm like, I want to do this. This looks so fun. I don't think I want it to have irises. I think I'm gonna just do like the bulby eyes.
Oh my god, why is that lava everywhere?
Basic kind of thing off like a rose, so it's gonna come up like this. It's gonna be like really big rose.
that's usual freaking chat anyway.
I'm curious what the big finale is going to be on this game. I mean, I have a rough idea.
It's a quick time event.
That would suck if it ended on a quick time event.
We are nearly there, Mithrarin. Once we are through their line, General Gaius will be within sight. No matter what happens, my friend, it has been an honor to fight by your side.
I think this is gonna be like, I think I'm gonna drop 2 forms for this one because I have 2 different ideas that I think work well together. So this is gonna be like the cute first evolution. Well, it's only a little bit cute.
Oh my god, this spell is so OP, I love it. And the best part is I can still put up a fight even though you're nuking them to death.
I want like a pedal kind of like.
Proost.
Oh, you started drinking it. Yeah.
Already started.
This is gonna be fourth form. Yeah, second form.
Add some beers with D&D and just to buy a second shot to check things.
Not long now, almost there.
Oh, that looks more like a wing than a leaf. One more time.
I did not mean to respawn the enemies, oh well.
Hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
What does it even do? 4 times defense, give me that.
No.
Now that just sounded like something out of a D&D session.
I teleported into a tree today while fighting a T-Rex.
That's one way to hide.
Action is most appreciated.
Well, it wasn't really for hiding, it was more for getting my biggest attack off. Like,
Okay,
friends were standing in front of me and I couldn't. And if I move and do my full attack, I do extra damage. But I have to teleport for that one, so I got an item that let me teleport a couple of times a day. for 10 feet, and I couldn't teleport anywhere else to hit him. And the only way I was standing next to a tree. I was like, okay, I cannot teleport through the tree, but can I teleport into the tree? And the was like, yeah, you could certainly try. I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Here we go.
So I teleport into the tree. They shot the arrows through the face of the freaking T-Rex.
General Gaius!
Wow, he hasn't moved from that spot this entire game.
Just a moment.
It's a lazy
Lower
asshole.
your weapons. I said lower your weapons.
You have much to answer for, General.
And what of you, my friend? A year ago I heard stories of your death, at the hands of a child, no less. Now here you stand, not only alive, but leading
Actually,
the
my
very
second version
creatures
better.
we've been
I'm
charged
gonna
to
go with this
destroy.
one.
You've been charged to destroy, not me.
What happened to you, Cassius?
Cassius?
Do you not remember your own name? What have those damned Moonbloods done to you?
What did you call me?
Cassius! That's who you are!
Don't listen to him! You're Jin now! Remember that!
You're remembering now, aren't you? Together nothing stood in our way. We shaped this world together, and together we can finish what we started.
You ordered the deaths of countless people. Countless Moonbloods. Moonblood sympathizers. Anyone that
I like
stood
that
in your
motion.
way.
That looks cool.
Yes, and you carried them out. Lower your blade, old friend.
I'm
First we
actually pretty happy with
destroy
this.
these
Now we have
Moonbloods
to
once
get
and for
that
all.
part, but I don't
Then I can help rid you of these fantasies that have spoiled your mind.
Just listen to me.
Cassius was my name.
That doesn't matter.
It's all that matters. All those people I killed, Fidgets. How could I possibly redeem myself in a mere few days?
You cannot, Dust. This was never about redeeming Cassius. But then, you are not Cassius.
But I share his form, his very soul.
That doesn't matter!
Why do you keep saying that?
Because you're not just Cassius! Jin didn't kill those people. Jin saved Aurora and Mudpot Village. Jin stopped Fuse, saved Lady Tethys, and now he's the only thing standing against General Gaius. Cassius would destroy the Moonbloods. But Jin, he would protect them.
No, Fidget. You're wrong. Jin didn't do any of those things.
Then you finally come to your senses.
Jin is dead, as is Cassius. Their souls now live within me, constantly reliving that fateful day. Forever in battle, forever at odds. But as long as
Super
I live,
edgelord time.
I still have a choice.
Then what are you?
I am justice incarnate, brought to this world by forces beyond your comprehension. A cleansing storm to sweep across the land and purge it of your foul presence. I am dust, and your campaign ends here now. Throw down your weapons and surrender, or you will face an enemy unlike any this world has ever seen.
Cassius, please, don't do this. You know you cannot win.
Let's end this.
If this gear fight isn't epic as fuck, I'll be sad face.
Is your internet down?
Huh?
Or you stream down? I see the screen.
Nah, it's
Oh, no,
working.
It's back. It's back.
Strangely, I haven't had a single issue with streams today.
Yep, I'll get on my end too.
It's the family out. So
Maybe
this is
there's
the
just
last
nothing new to
boss,
watch on Netflix.
This might be the last boss, don't know for sure. Roses are red, violets are blue. Omae wo shinderu.
You know what? You just inspired me. Thanks, Esther.
You're welcome.
I was like, I don't know what color palette I'm gonna use. I'm Shinderu theme. I'm just gonna go with that poem. That's what I'm gonna base this on. Thank you.
You cannot win, Cassius. You never could beat me.
Stop calling me Cassius!
There was a time when you stood by my side. We were allies once.
Not anymore, General. I'm not your ally, and I'm not your friend. Now raise your blade or drop it.
You never could scare me either, Cassius. Very well. To the death.
Oh, he's bringing out the spells now. Oh crap, he poisoned me.
Oh no.
See, the funny thing is I don't even actually need to get close to him to do damage.
Oh no. I'm not prepared for this. I don't have anything scrappy this round.
Damn, I'm spinning too much. What a time to level up.
Don't you remember anything, Cassius? Why would you draw your blade against your fellow soldiers? Why would you draw your blade against me?
You're destroying this world, Gaius. You and your soldiers cannot be allowed to continue your campaign.
This world belongs to the strong, Cassius. It belongs to us. Don't you remember your duty? Don't you remember your friends?
I remember everything. And it changes nothing!
I don't know what he hit me with, but that really hurt. It's interesting they would design the boss this way, because it's like, yeah, you're actually better off staying away from him and using the fact you've got way more jumping ability than they have.
I'll be heading on VR chat. Hope you see me later.
Alrighty.
Bye.
See you later.
AKAThe.
This is where it ends, Gaius!
Oh god, lava. Lava is not good. Lava is hell, Professor.
I'm trying to think of a situation where lava is inherently good. Can't think of one.
Do I have ice creams left? Yes, I do. Yoink.
Oh, that was one of the weirdest sentences I've heard you say.
Oh my god, that double knockout like that. That was kind of hype. I just got poisoned again. Crap. I see, you're just gonna play like that, are you? Oh god, he's still not dead. How many health bars does he have?
$9,009.
Oh shit!
Ash.
Wow, we went dramatic as fuck at the end of this, huh?
Anime.
Shit, what do I do?
Flail. Flail like the wind.
I'm pausing it because I know it's gonna rush me for time otherwise. Do we Goku it or do we let him fall?
I haven't been with the stories thus far, so I don't know how many DVD players were involved.
No one gets that in joke, and I wish they did.
I'll finish that comic eventually. It'll at least help the context a little bit.
I thought you wasn't here, Maku. God damn it. Pika Girl says, is he even worth saving? And then Maku's like, yes, I'm worth saving.
You did go to play VR chat, so I don't think you can be saved.
We're gonna Goku it.
This is like the edgiest flower ever. I love it. Brother, no. Simba.
Cassius.
Yes.
I have no idea what's gonna happen. But...
Yes. You are. But Cassius is gone. As is the world we once loved.
Drama. Drama.
Dust.
Game is just very loud, I guess.
Get out. Go.
Not without you.
More drama.
Get off. We did everything right, Dust. Everything we were supposed to do.
And sometimes that's not enough, Fidget. When the life threat calls.
These cutscenes aren't actually as high quality as the rest of the game, in my opinion.
Fidget.
In terms of the artwork.
Thank you.
I thought the cutscenes looked a little wonky, but I was trying to be nice. But
Drama for days. Do the thumbs up. Oh, you didn't do the thumbs up. I wanted to terminate a thumbs up, damn it. You didn't do the Terminator thumbs up, I'm sad face.
Through the actions of our Sen Mithrarin Dust, the Moonblood race is finally free. We will never forget his sacrifice, or the deeds that saved our very world. We shall always remember what happened here. Dust's sacrifice will allow the
See, this could go either way. They could Disney this, or he could actually be dead. It's that kind of game.
glorious civilization and live peacefully among the races of this
Disney.
world. Though it may appear
Oh, maybe not.
that dust has fallen here today,
how the fuck do you Disney from lava?
is not so easily
I don't
Disney
think
finds a
Disney
way.
could do that unless it's magic.
was born of dust, a current
Magic or time travel is the only ways I can think to fix lava.
of storms. Yet
Lava
to
death
come.
is pretty fucking permanent.
And that's it, isn't it? That's the end. That's the end. Yeah, apart from the cutscenes and some of the story being very corny, that game was pretty good. Stars of the show was definitely the just like the backgrounds and the combat animations. Considering this is all done by one person for the most part, just please don't ruin it with a really bad credits music. Just don't start singing. Keep it piano. This is nice. But yeah, shout outs to the guy who stuck with this game. Because he probably knew from the get-go this game wasn't going to be crazy popular, but it was just a project he wanted to make. And he must have put a lot of heart into it. Oh good boy, here we come, voice cast. See how many of these we recognize.
I might actually tab for that.
Because that was one of the other things of this game as well. A crap ton of voice actors. Derek Yu, why does that name ring a bell? Googling this really quick. Oh! He helped design Splunky. That's where I've seen that name before.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let this credits roll just this once, because guy must have worked his ass off to get this made. I mean, it's slightly less impressive now because indie developers who are like really tiny teams are much more commonplace now, but this was probably one of the first like indie games that made it to console which had a really small team of people, and that alone deserves all the praise. I know these days it's like, oh, you can just there's like indie games like bloody Rainfall these days, but you know, quality over quantity, and this is definitely on the higher end in terms of indie games out there. So what achievements didn't we get? Secret achievements? Oh yeah, playing on half a difficulty as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say, really. That's pretty good. It's just it maybe took itself a little bit too seriously. So now what do we do? I don't know if I feel up for 100% in it, to be honest. The challenge rooms are probably the thing that annoyed me the most on that game, because challenge rooms are basically like speed running. And that's fine and dandy and everything, but if you're going to have a speedrunning mode, you need to have a quick ability to restart if you screw up like halfway through a run, so you don't have to keep going through the whole trial even though you know you're not going to be fast enough, etc. But they don't have that. That's probably one of the biggest oversights in the game, I think, is the challenge rooms are a little bit not as optimized as they could be, and game taking itself a bit too seriously in places. Cutscene animation could be a little bit better, but other than that, solid stuff. Good job to everybody involved, and I hope whatever they're doing now, they've got good careers.
Draw.
I legit don't know what to do now, though.
I don't know. I'm pretty much gonna probably finish.
Oh, I know what we can do. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the street. Wait, actually, I just saw what time it is. Yeah, maybe I will stop streaming now.
Draw.
Yeah, seems like a good place to stop streaming. I give the game... See, I don't really like giving scores, because I think scores are a bit cliche.
Give it potatoes.
I'd give it just above average, and like, yeah, I mean, anyone who's interested in the game, just like, look up a couple of things online, see if it's the sort of style you like, and if it is, give it a shot. Or if it's even just a case study for like what a small indie team can do with a game. So yeah, guess we're out of here. Next time, I don't know what we'll be doing.
Next time, Cassie will drag SK on an adventure he wished he didn't go on.
Oh yeah, we should finish Mercenary Kings on the weekend at some point.
We probably can do that. I should be here tomorrow. I gotta do a couple things around my rooms and do my laundry and stuff, but...
Anywho, bye-bye stream people. See you later.